Hello! Thank you for purchasing the Eco Ultimate Water Purification System for under-sink installation. This comes with the Eco Ultimate faucet. We will be reviewing all the parts that you find included with the Eco Ultimate and the faucet. We will then show you how to properly install the Eco Ultimate and faucet on our test sink so that you can see what it might look like in your own home. Here we have a fully unboxed Eco Ultimate machine along with its included parts. All included parts come in this white box. We will talk about each one of its included parts so that you will know what they're for and where they are installed. Inside the bag, you will find 3 sets of colored tubing. There is a long set of white tubing. This long set of tubing is for connecting your machine to the source water under your sink. The 2 other smaller sets are for the faucet, so that you can make sure you have enough tubing to make your connections. Note that the white smaller set of tubing is slightly larger. This will come into play later when we set up the faucet. You will receive a black power cord for the machine. You will receive a quick connect elbow to aid faucet connections. It may not be necessary, but we include it just in case. This is called a key or fitting spanner. This is designed to remove any plugs that you find on your machine. Should you ever need to remove the tubing, use this tool to help you unhook the tubing from your machine. A roll of Teflon tape comes with the machine. This tape goes on any threading found under your sink and is designed to act as a sealant to prevent any leaks. This is a dust pre-filter. It is designed to be installed on the incoming water line of the machine. See the flow arrow on the dust pre-filter and make sure that it is pointing towards the machine. This filter is designed to catch any large particulates that may be in your water line before they would possibly get into your machine and cause damage. This is a bottle of pH testing solution. This solution can be used to determine if your machine is correctly producing alkaline or acidic water. When on alkaline or acidic mode, fill a cup with water from the top spout of the faucet and drop in a few drops of solution. Stir the drops in and then compare them to the included color chart to determine the relative pH of your water. Finally, you will find the manual for the Eco Ultimate. I highly recommend reading the manual to know how to properly operate your machine. You will also have a top spout hose, a diverter valve, a metal drain pipe, and a number of sink fittings. All of these parts will not be used. However, if you are performing an on-counter installation, please view our video for how to do an on-counter install. In that video, we will go over these pieces and explain where they go. We will now be unboxing the Eco Ultimate faucet and discussing all of the parts that you find with it. Upon opening the box for the faucet, you will find the necessary top spout adapter for the Eco Ultimate. This adapter screws into the top spout of the machine so that you can connect the necessary faucet tubing. This adapter is designed to fit the slightly larger tubing that was included, which was shown earlier. You will also find a small bag with a 1/4 inch white and 5/16 inch gray coupling in it. These are for the faucet connections and are there to extend the length of the tubing. When we set up the faucet, we will show you where they go. You will also find an Allen wrench in this bag as well as 2 small fittings. These fittings are spares should you lose the originals. The originals are found on the bottom side of the faucet spouts. These hold the spouts in place and make sure that the faucet does not come apart. You will also find the needed T-valve for the under-sink installation. This valve allows you to feed water to the machine while still being able to use your sink. Finally, the last thing you will find is the Eco Ultimate Faucet Manual. Please read the included manual to learn more about the Eco Ultimate Faucet's functions. Now that we have gone over all of the included parts and explained what they're used for, we will now show you how to properly install the Eco Ultimate and Eco Ultimate Faucet. When you first remove your machine from its box, it will be in a plastic bag. This bag may be a bit wet since all of the machines are tested by the manufacturer. This should not cause any issues. Remove the machine from the bag. Once you've done so, remove the plugs from the bottom of the machine using the key or fitting spanner. You may hear a small release of pressure and some water may leak out of the acid out port. This is normal. Remove the rubber cap from the top spout. Remove the protective film on the faceplate of the machine and set it aside. We must now prepare the connections under the sink. First, turn off the cold water valve to your sink. You will then need to use a set of pliers or channel locks to unscrew the braided metal hose that connects your sink to the source water line. Once you disconnect the metal cold water hose, you can install the included T-valve. Make sure that you use the Teflon tape to cover the threading to create a better seal. Once the T-valve is installed, take the long white tubing that is provided and push it into the T-valve. With the tubing pushed into the T-valve, move the machine under the sink and connect the tubing to the source water inlet on the bottom of the machine. This port has an arrow pointing to it in blue. Make sure the connections are pushed together fully to prevent any leaks. Open the faucet box and take out the faucet, couplings, and top spout adapter. Screw in the top spout adapter to the top spout on the machine. Make sure that it's tight, but do not over-tighten it. It could crack the top spout if you do so. Take the faucet and remove both of the red rubber end caps. Undo the twist tie that's holding the faucet cord as well. You will then need to unscrew the metal locking ring from the faucet stem. This can take a minute. Once you undo the locking ring, there is a black O-ring that may detach with it. Make sure that the O-ring is pushed back up the bottom of the faucet stem. Then insert the faucet stem into the hole on your sink or countertop. Screw on the locking ring and make sure that it is tightened securely. Then attach the two couplings included with the faucet to the white and red tubes coming from the bottom of the faucet. The gray coupling fits onto the white tubing, and the white coupling fits onto the red tubing. Then attach the larger white tubing and smaller red tubing to the couplings extending the length of the faucet. Once you have done so, connect the red hose to the acid outlet port on the bottom of the machine. It has a red arrow pointing to it. Finally, connect the larger white tubing from the faucet to the top spout adapter of the machine. Make sure that all the connections are pushed together and secure. Attach the power cable from the faucet to the port on the back of the machine. Make sure that you properly align the pins on the faucet. If you crush them through misalignment, it could make the faucet inoperable. Attach the power cable to the machine and plug it into a power source. Flip the switch on the rear of the machine and the machine should power on. If it does not, make sure that the plug you are connected to has power. A number of plugs found under sink only have power when a switch is flipped. Once the machine is powered on, go underneath and open the cold water valve, allowing water to run to the sink. Open the T-valve as well to supply water to the machine. With the water on, the machine powered, the faucet should light up and you should be ready to enjoy the 4 types of water the Eco Ultimate can produce.